I've been a Mavs fan my whole entire life since I've been a baby. This is the worst moment in the history of my life. This is ridiculous. This is crazy, man. We went to the NBA Finals. Why are we trading the best player, the franchise player? How are we trading the franchise player? We went to the NBA Finals. He's supposed to have a statue. He's supposed to have a statue. Dirk got a statue right there. It's supposed to be Luka right there. Why we don't got a statue for Luka? This new management is putting profit over fans. Profit over fans. Feel me? They're not worried about the fans. They don't care that we've invested 7 years of it believing in Luka, but believing in building a team around Luka. They don't care about that. They just want to make the gambling money, make a couple $100 million, and leave us stuck out here. You know, now we're back to square one. We're back to square zero. You feel me? It's ridiculous. Luka filled that stadium. Who gonna fill it now? Who gonna fill that stadium now?
Like I said, I was upset. I was confused because, like, in my head, I'm thinking to myself, like, what is your mindset, right? Like, why would you trade Luka? And if you are to trade Luka, why would you not get the best trade package available for it? That was just such a horrible perspective. That's just such a horrible trade. Like, at least make it make sense. You know what I mean? Make it at least a decent trade. But that was just a terrible trade. Hate everything about it. I hope Luka goes crazy on us. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I'm done with the Mavs right now, bro. It's done.
These guys, this Neko, they finished with my dreams. Okay? And this place, American Airlines, the Mavericks, this was my safe place. And now I have nothing. Basically, they screw up.
Well, thank you, first of all, for chiming in and coming in on this reaction video. We all know the news over the weekend and last week was Luka going to the Lakers and AD coming to Texas. Yes, go. First of all, you might want to stay off the camera. You might want to stay off the camera and don't tell them where your safe space is. Anyway, if you know, you know. But with that being said, I want you to first see that before I talk about the whole trade, I want y'all to see how invested people are in something that they don't even gain anything from. This is what I always talk about when I start talking about like fans and people who are like fanatics. It's not that serious, bro. And y'all still going to be in there. I'll be in there. April 9th, Lakers come to Dallas and we'll be there. So, but let's get back to business. But hey, you might not want to tell them where your safe space is. So let's get to business here. So we're talking about the Mavs. And I want to talk to you guys about what the new roster is going to look like. So for here in Dallas Mavericks, we're going to have Kyrie at the point, Klay Thompson at the 2, Quentin Grimes at the 3, Big AD, A-Town down at the 4, and then we got Daniel Gafford at the 5, which is a solid lineup. For those who were able to watch the Mavs run last year, I think the biggest thing that they didn't have was like a legitimate 4. And their 5 was there, right? Gafford and Lively did their thing. But just imagine if they had AD, Luka, and Kyrie at the time. I think they would have took it. With that being said, I think the Mavs will see immediate progress or immediate success from this trade, like immediate. Like this year, as long as Klay can get in his bag, Kyrie is a premier point guard. We all know that. We know what Kyrie can do. AD is still a walking 25 and 10, period. He just dropped 40 and 20 before he left on his last game with the Lakers. And then Daniel Gafford and Lively, they're going to get in and do their thing at the 5. So I think we got a solid lineup here in Dallas. I was a Luka fan. I actually got his jersey. I'll still rock his jersey. I think he was legendary in the time that he was here. With that being said, I think we have to start questioning why were they willing to get off of Luka? And what I come to before we start talking about the Lakers lineup, I think Luka is going to become another Zion Williams. Another Zion. Because if Luka can't stay in shape, he's not going to stay healthy. We know he can put the ball in the bucket. We know he's an outstanding one-on-one player. He got the step back. He is your premier Euro type of player. He's a dog. He can drop 35 a night, period. With that being said, will he be healthy enough? Will he be healthy enough to truly help LeBron? Because this is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Lakers are like, hey, we need to win now. I think the Lakers are going to go acquire either Dwight Howard or Boogie Cousins, because I know Boogie Cousins is still playing overseas right now, so he's staying in shape. But I really feel the Lakers will go get another 5. They're not gonna like stand down on Jackson Hayes. He's young, he's up and coming, but they're gonna go get a veteran 5 for sure. Then they got Dorian Finney-Smith at the 4. I mean, he's a good defender. So, and then you got LeBron at the 3. LeBron gonna be solid. LeBron gonna give you 20 and 10, 25 and 10. That's just LeBron, just the respect of the game. Then you got Austin Reeves, which he's hit and miss in my opinion. I probably would start Connect over Austin Reeves just so Luka and LeBron would have that setup shooter they can set up at the 2. That's what I would do. But Austin Reeves is a more off the ball player. He can play on the ball too. But I really think the reason why Austin Reeves is going to start is because he plays defense. Reeves, Smith, and Hayes are defense. Luka and LeBron are defense liabilities. So, but again, they got Luka at the 1. I probably would have switched that. I probably would have put James at the 1, Luka at the 3, and Reeves at the 2. That's probably what I would do. But I think the Lakers, if Luka can get in shape and stay healthy, the Lakers have a more long-term plan, right? Keeping Luka there, keeping Luka healthy, being able to build around Luka, because you can build a team around him. They showed it in Dallas. You can build a team around him, but he must stay healthy. But I'm going to tell you this, and I think Barkley said it best. Only Dallas Mavericks know the truth about Luka. And I know everybody's going back to the video when they won the Western Conference Finals and they were taking the beer from him. That was Michael Finley. I think they took the beer from him. But you can look deep into that. But this dude's young. He's 25, bro. He's living life. He was out here in D-Town, where I'm sure the women love him. Just like Dirk had a good time when he was here in D-Town too. But I don't see a reason to crash out like you seen those young men crashing out at the beginning of the video. But when you're really talking basketball, if Clay is going to be the determining factor for Mavs. If Clay can be Clay, Kyrie's going to be Kyrie, and then Anthony, that's a solid 3, period. Because Gafford and Lively are going to do their thing. So, but then when you really look, I think if the Lakers can go get another vet, they need to go get a big man. It doesn't matter if the big man starts or not, but he needs to be in the rotation for sure. Then they also got Max Kleber. If they can get him back healthy, because he's not healthy. He hasn't been healthy since last playoffs. And then they got Markieff Morris. He just there. He can give you a foul or 2, but he ain't going to get in no game. So, but with that being said, man, I think it was a good trade overall. I think both teams got good players. Now it's just going to be how do we put them together. I think you're going to see more instant results with Mavs because 1, Jason Kidd is an awesome coach, and 2, when you got a guard like Kyrie, he's going to make things work. I think the Lakers is going to take some time because I think Redick really doesn't know what he's doing yet, but we shall see, man. But again, if you made it this far, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And that's just my take on the Luka AD trade, man. There's going to be more when I sit down with my boy Plug when we do our sports show. But, man, just wanted to give my 2 cents. Again, like I always tell you guys, God loves you, which is most importantly. I love you. You're beautiful. And your boy's out. Let go.